I was posted in Madina city then. Actually, I was a telecom engineer, so my job was to go to the towers and maintain and test the towers. There were 3 teams of us in Madina city. The company had provided us with drivers and cars. I was also an engineer. Similarly, there were 2 more teams with me. Now, what happened was that the driver of the engineer who was with me was a very majestic personality. His words used to disturb me at times, and I used to feel weird. So, those words were something like this. He had a separate room next to mine. I used to sit with him. So, whenever I used to go to his room, his driver used to tell me in a harsh tone that don't sit here and there. I used to find it strange that apart from just age, we are senior to them. How do they stop us from sitting here? I used to argue with them a little bit on this, that what is the problem in sitting here? Then they used to say that someone is already sitting here. It used to seem even more strange to me. I used to say, who is sitting here? I can't see anyone. We all used to start looking at them, and there was no specific place where they were sitting. Their only purpose was not to sit. They used to see some things due to which they used to say that now it is like this that I used to tell their engineer. Driver Sahab, that this driver with you is strange. I like his talks. He also used to tell me no. One means he was quite old, and secondly, we used to call him Fauji Sahab. He had served in the army. First of all, I said that Fauji Sahab's talks seemed very strange to me. Sometimes he seems like a drama baz to me, the way they talk nonsense to children after seeing us as children, maybe to scare them or to tease them. So he started telling me that no Sama, there is no fun in this. There is really something wrong. With them, he thinks maybe there is some selfishness or something. So I used to tell him that no, I did not believe in this. So it happened like this, that one day he was assigned duty with me. My driver was not well, so the company said that you should go with him, so I took him along. On the way also, he used to ask me questions out of curiosity that what do you talk like this, and what do you do? It does not feel good, I mean you talk strange things. So he tells me that now you should not talk much about this. He will feel bad, and I got a little angry and said, who will feel bad? I mean, whom do you talk about in this way? Well, they tell me that there are 3 of them, and those 3 live with me, and usually they have 2 days in a week, which means they have 2 days in a week, and I have to give those 2 days to them. So they roam around me on those days, and on such normal days. But the specific time that I have to give to them, I have to give those 2 days to them. So I took a little more risk and said, okay brother, it's okay. Now you are not breaking your shell, you are not coming out of the joke. You are just joking with me. They started telling me that look, you don't have any idea about these things right now. So don't talk about it right now. So I said, okay, you are saying so much. Show me what it is. They told them to come in front of me or give me some proof of this thing. Then I will also believe this thing. Well, they say, I will give you the proof, but you will get scared. You will not be able to see. They are very strange. I said, okay, if you don't come in front of me, but do something in such a way that I can feel it. One day when we had returned from work, he came to my room and sat down. He asked me to bring a notebook and a pencil. I brought it. I brought a notebook and gave him the pencil as well. Now he did that, you know, the way there are no marks of heartbeat, the one that works on the machine. He started drawing in a zigzag, vertical zigzag manner and kept drawing a line on the paper with the pencil. And the strange thing was that his eyes were closed, and when his eyes were closed, the lines were being drawn on the notebook, meaning vertical lines were being drawn on top of it, so he kept drawing lines like this for quite some time. Suddenly, he tells me that he started telling me something about me. He says that you are very restless from within, and your restlessness is because of you. I mean, now, this is a strange thing. I don't want to say this kind of thing, but he tells me that you are a lover. So something like this has happened to you. So I said that anyone can say this about anyone. So there is no question of proof in this. So then he tells me that, okay, let me be specific. So he tells me that the person you meant to talk to was in your street, and then his, and what I found strange was that he also told me the color of his gate. He said, the color of the gate is this, and about other specific things. He told me that his house was like this. You met him there. You had conversations with him for so long. He told me a lot of things which really matched, and there were some things that geographically he told me, which I found strange. I said that he is telling me about this thing very accurately. So I asked him, how do you know this? But I said maybe I had mentioned it to you sometime, or I remembered that I had never mentioned anything like this to him. So that very night he sat with me and told me many things about me which only I knew, or only I knew about. So I was quite surprised. He asked me, is this proof enough for you, or should I give you more proof? No, I said, this proof is not enough for me, and neither do I think that these are general things that you have told me. So I say, all these things are good, then I will give you more proof. So wait for a few days. Now the main thing from here is menage by. This was a very disturbing thing for me which happened to me. I think it was Friday night. He did it in my room. After knocking, I opened the door. So believe me, Minak by I had never thought about his face like this in my life. I told you, Fauji Sahab, we used to call him. You know what the physique of army men is like. Firstly, he was old, his height was fine, his physique was also quite good. I mean his physique was fine, his face manacked by his forehead, and the part of the eyes had swollen so much, one thing gets swollen. Something gets swollen. There was something at the extreme level due to the swelling, and the area of his forehead had come out a lot. One, as if someone has made something hard inside, and secondly, under his neck, which was exactly under his neck. There was a very big ball-like thing, as big as his face, near his neck, as if someone had stuffed something inside, and his arm had become completely crooked, and inside his arm too. It had become swollen in the same way, and was becoming crooked. It looked as if his cloud had broken. So I got very scared after seeing all this. I said, what happened to you? I got worried. I said, I will call the ambulance. So you know this was my reaction. My mind did not go in that direction. I thought maybe he has some problem. He has got some problem medically. So he was not even able to talk to me. So I was not even able to speak. I said, what happened to you? You sit, I will give you water to drink. In the meantime, my driver Sahib, who was in my room, also got worried, and the boys from other rooms also came. Everybody saw him, and everybody got worried. Now he gestured me to call the ambulance by taking out his phone, but he gestured me to stop me, and his engineer who was with me also stopped me. He said, don't call, and I tell you this every week. I told you earlier that he says that I have to give him 2 days in a week. So that boy tells me that he does a strange thing. 1 day in a week he gives us this. Inside his room there was another small kitchen-type room which was converted into a room. He had made a room itself. There was a bed in it. So he started telling me that their engineers said that they had put a curtain in front of it. And on weekends for a day or two they put that curtain in front and simply refuse. us by saying that you should not come inside, and today also. It was one of the weekdays, and I think those things were on them, and they came to you just to give you the proof. And this is not an issue of ambulance, so you should stop now, and thence. He went back to his room, and I and the boys who were with me, we kept discussing this thing. Now you know later there is discussion on these things, so we started discussing it again. I said, friend, what else happens with them? I have seen a very strange thing. It means medically, it may be okay, but now I do not consider it medically right, because exactly 15 to 20 minutes later, I heard a knock on my door again. He was outside. He was there. I opened the door, Manoj Bhai. You will not believe that he was completely back to normal. His face was also completely normal. His arm was also completely normal, and after 15 to 20 minutes, I mean what I saw. I could not believe that I had seen him in this condition just 15 minutes ago. And after 15 minutes, so even if there is swelling, it does not go away so quickly. So I said, okay. He said that now you have got the proof. Now you need some more proof. And now he tells me to think carefully before speaking, because if even now you insist that this is not enough for me, then he will feel bad, and it is possible that he may cause you some great harm. Actually, he says that I did not give you this proof. He gave it to you because he was listening. You make fun of him. Often you say such nonsense. Then he gets angry. So even today, although I am forbidden to go in front of anyone in this condition, but he says that today I have come in front of you only on his insistence, and he had said that show this boy that all this is really true. So he tells me to think carefully before speaking, that you still do not trust me, or else. I said, I absolutely trust you. I was a fool. I made a mistake in this thing. So he says, yes, apologize to him, not to me, because he is very angry.